Hi, hello, good morning. Microscopic is today's word. It means tiny, small, puny, and all of the things that my viewers aren't. My viewers are big, they're huge, they're awesome, they're amazing. Anyways, it's time to start my next hour. All right, start my timer here. It's raining, but it's about to not be. Apparently, it started raining as I took the thumbnail picture. Either that or it was raining at the end of the episode and I didn't realize it. Alright. I thought I'm going crazy. It's still raining, but it's not raining. Alright. At the beginning of the episode, at the top of our hour here, I'm gonna try and get that little bit of XP that I need to get proc 4 on my helmet. Because at the very tail end of yesterday, I saw that I was going to get proc 4 on my helmet, and then I couldn't get it because look how close I am to level 30. So we're going to do some villager trading today. Get that little bit of XP, and then go enchant my helmet before other things ensue. I'm still on the fence about going to the Nether without proc 4 on everything. I know I shouldn't be worried, but like, there's a part of me that's telling me if I go without some kind of protection, I'm gonna die. I already have full armor. I have the full chest plates all the way down to the bottom, which is great. But I'm still, ugh. I'm gonna be that protective mother about proc 4. I know that's kind of like Ender Dragon level stuff, but I don't know, man. Call me a scaredy cat if you want. I died fighting another iron golem the last time. I don't want to lose this one. I've got a good run going. All right. Melon. Give me the emeralds. I'm level 30. Let's go. Hong Kongs. What are you trading? Since when are you just melons? Excuse me? I thought you were just pumpkins. No, you're just melons. Yeah. I'm just dumb. But you're carrots. Alright, I do think that I'm gonna throw a stack of carrots down. Trade the rest off. Then throw the other stack down. Put a pumpkin there so they don't put the carrots in the composter. Alright. Helmet enchanting time. Only the scariest freaking thing. Please still be proc 4. And that's it. Alright, cool. Proc 4 on the helmet. Nice. Let's see what it is on my chest plate. I don't think I need. That's not the right. Sorry, hold on. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that. Proc 4 already? Okay. I mean, that's a really good song. It's because it was added to the queue. I was listening to Spotify last night on the way home when I added some songs to the queue, and that one hadn't played yet when I got home. That makes sense. It sucks that it just did that, but it also makes sense. Did I do iron trades at the end of the last episode? I don't remember. But we're gonna go do them now. I'm also thinking about building another iron farm. Build another one over here, like beside it somewhere. I'll leave the roses this time. I need to get a shepherd. Start building the wool farm. That all relies on going to the nether, though. You like to buy my iron, sir? Do I still have all those helmets in my inventory? Let's do something about that. Because I'm never gonna wear iron armor again. Can I... Oh, the irony. I need a hopper. And I just sold all my iron. Nice. I need a second chest. What I do? What am I doing? What am I doing? Chest. Hopefully I'll get a little iron from the golems. My plan is to put a hopper above the furnace and then have it automatically feed helmets into it. What other enchantments are good to have? I mean, a bow would be nice to have for going into the nether. That way I can kill things at a distance. Could make a bow. Buy some arrows from my Fletcher friend here. Oh, we making babies over here? You love to see it. Right. A stack. 2 stacks of arrows. Wait, are you selling any bows yet? You're selling a bow for 1. I'll take it. You know what? I'll take 2. I'll buy another set of arrows. It should get you. Is that enough for you to level up? No, you need just a little bit more. You should sell an enchanted bow. Right. Power 2. I'm gonna do my own enchants on that. But I'm not gonna do that until I get the proc 4 on that chest plate. 2 iron golems. The sheer power of the villagers to spawn 2. Anything yet? That's something. Wait, didn't I make a second hopper for this and not use it? Yes, yes I did. And I have a lot more other junk. Alright. Storage clean out. Or inventory clean out. need these. I don't necessarily need the bows yet. Wood. Cobblestone. These are trade items, so they go over there. Here. Stone there. Arrows. Back over here to grab the other iron junk. I'm gonna keep one set of chainmail stuff and then melt the rest of it down. I'm not gonna wear it, but eventually, so I always like making full sets of enchanted, like high tier enchanted armor. Just because, for no reason. I'm never gonna wear it, but it's always gonna look cool. And it's a big flex. Like, I have a high tier of every armor, leather included. So I'll always start with the diamond. I'll get my nice diamond set. And then work my way from there. So eventually I'll be wearing all netherite. And I'll have leather, copper, gold, iron, diamond. And then I'll be wearing the netherite set. Nope. I should probably put it on at least. Also, thinking about it, what do I need villagers for long term? Because hardcore isn't like, there's no SMPs or anything like I'm not on an SMP, so people aren't gonna be killing me. If I die, I lose the whole world anyways, so I won't be losing items. Eventually, mending will be on everything. So really, it's just, I'll need them until I get full netherite and everything. Unless I accidentally break something, then, you know, I guess it makes sense. So it would be smart to build full infrastructure. Just so it's easier to rebuild if something breaks. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna click the volume on the music down just a smidge. Here we go. What are you looking at? Do you have golden carrots? I don't need them necessarily. What am I talking to you for? And just like that, I have the best food source in the game. Steak isn't bad, but golden carrots are better. I saw a Reddit post the other day that was like, it basically made these two out to be like gangs. Like one gang of Minecraft players is like steak is the only good food source, and then the other ones are like golden carrots are the only good food source. And I'm like, well, depends on what part of the game you're in. Late game, golden carrots all the way. Steak, good early game. You're gonna have a lot of cows. You're gonna be trying to get leather anyways, so you know you're gonna get steak. There's my lapis. Get that. 5 level 30. I just hope I get something else other than just proc 4 on the chest plates. Thorns would be amazing. Need to organize that chest too. I hope that drop stops making my freaking stomach drop. Unbreaking 3. Perfect. Let's see about my pants. Let's see what's the enchantment on my pants. Proc 4. Unbreaking 3. I could get proc 4 with that. I could see getting proc 4 with that. What if I do zombies for a second? Rather than the boring running around doing trading stuff. Actually, that's exactly what I'm going to do, because I'm going to work on putting the floor in first. Put the floor, ceiling, and walls in while I'm waiting on zombies to spawn. What's coming to get my stone cutter? I have enough stone down there. We already know that. All right. Make a couple stacks of stone brick. Paddock here. And while I'm doing this, guess what? Zombies are gonna spawn, and it's gonna be good. By the time I get done laying a layer of this down, I should have plenty of zombies down there. Give me just a second. My neighbor's calling me. Sorry about that. My neighbor called. She would like me to check her oil. As well as my dogs wanted out. As soon as she called, my dog was like... Or one of my dogs was like, "Hey, sir, will you please let us out?" No, she said, "Bark. Bark." And I know what that means. She said, "Hey, you're not paying attention to me. Let us out." Pretty easily translated there. It's kind of a big room. point, I really think it would be faster just to craft it. Like 4 stacks at a time. I don't know. But Brett, you're covering all the iron up. Nope. I don't need it. I get an iron farm. I just don't want to mine it with a silk touch, and then I have to. I mean, I already had to smelt it. I don't know. I've just decided not to mine it under the floor for some reason, and now because I made that decision, for some reason I have to stick with it. It's just in my head. I'm like, that's the decision I made, and that's what I'm sticking with. It's just how it's gonna be now. Okay, actually, I don't need the corners. Really thinking about it? I don't need the corners. Oh, well, I don't need. I guess I don't need. I need this corner, because I do see the outside of this one. But the other corners I don't need. I could also have saved this. Oops. And that leaves that wall. I will be covering that with something else. Sheesh. Hope I get Proc 4 before the end of the episode, because maybe I'll go to the Nether. Maybe that'll be the thumbnail. Dang it. Dang it. Again with this. Okay, I should also be able to reach that block. Again? From the ground. So I don't think I need to place the ceiling in while I'm up here. I don't want to talk about it. What I do want to talk about is the fact that, you know, I told you I got the job yesterday. Well, I got the job the other day, but I told you about it yesterday. And immediately the next day, my hip goes out. And the job that I have is picking up and moving heavy objects. So that's great. It's not really my hip, it's the SI joint, as I've come to find out. But still, not fun. It's still, I can still move, I can still get around, but I've been trying to figure out how to pop it back in on my own. And that is not fun. Okay. I'm gonna go check the bottom of the farm real quick. See how many zombies left. Sheesh! Potato! Heck freaking yeah. Free potato. And a golden helmet. Proc 2. Okay. Imagine having to smelt lapis. I really did screw myself with that silk touch pick, other than the fact that I very easily now have a stone brick room. That's nice. Movement up here is not fun and easy. On that, I'm level now. Now I just don't move my mouse. And only do movement with my left hand. Yes, it takes so much concentration that I hardly can speak on it. I'm out. Oh. It's starting to feel weird looking at the ceiling like that. What if rather than cobblestone, I did chiseled stone brick for this wall? That'll let you know it's completely different. I don't have to have the ugly cobblestone in my walls. Sorry, I'm getting all backwards with my controls. I like the idea of having the chiseled stone brick. Carve this wall out. Is there anything in any of these? Just the one on the floor that I have now buried. I could put tinted glass. I don't have the stuff to make tinted glass yet, but I could put tinted glass. That way I can see into it. That would be freaking awesome. Do like a chiseled stone brick frame. Such as this, and then put chiseled glass in there. I think I'm cooking. But for now, that's the wall that it's on. Alright, I need to figure out how I'm gonna get villagers down here. hold on. Let me get a coordinate of this back wall here. We're gonna go for this corner. 117, negative 415. That should be, like, the problem is this is, like, straight down. Because this is, the lava pool is, like, right here. No, the lava pool is, like, here-ish. So my villager thing is, like, right above this, which is the problem is getting them straight down. Ants. Section 3. Not what I'm looking for. I'll hold on to it, but it's not what I'm looking for. Give me 2 seconds. All right. Sorry about that. It was an emergency. It is... What was I going to say? Anyways, this episode is wrought with interruptions, and I apologize for that. But what can you do sometimes? Things like that happen. Alright, let us check on... This looks good. Let us check on the villagers, all of the trades that I can do with them, and cut down a spruce tree or two. That way I can actually finish up the trading hall area. That's not what I wanted to do. So, it's the weekend. I still haven't received the call back from my job yet about when I'm starting. That's fun. I'm figuring I figure it's gonna be like Monday before they call me, which is okay. I'm okay with that. If I don't get my hip put back in by my friend when I get over there, then I can get my hip put back in on Monday when they call me, or before I go in on Monday when they call me. I should be receiving a call soon enough. But it's the weekend, and I get to go to my friend's house, to our studio that we have set up, and we're probably going to be jamming today. We do a little jamming today. Not exactly what I wanted to do, but I will take it. Oof. Right. We're gonna do some organizing. We're gonna specifically put trades up here now. Emeralds can go at the bottom. That's a trade item. Trade item. This is one of those times that I wish I had the mod for middle click sort. That would be really nice to have right about now. Grab some of these things here. Do a little organizing. Be a good homeowner here. Finally get my chores out of the way. I keep bringing this over here, like I'm not gonna like it doesn't need to be over where this needs to be with the villagers, but I keep being a big dumb dummy. Oh, what am I doing? I was keeping the shovels for projects I can get rid of. That's It's a small payback, but it's a payback nonetheless. I am gonna put the potato in here. I don't need that for now. Bamboo was one of the trades that I was gonna use. Leave this here. Roses. Meat can also go in here. Alright, go back over here. I can also install a potato field. Because I think my farmers do have potato trades. No, no potato trades. But I can get another farmer with potato trades. That'll be another source of income. Apologize that I'm getting quiet here. I'm just sorting as fast as I can. I needed the books over there as well. Oh boy. I got up earlier than I normally do. I'm trying to shift my schedule over like it should be. All that circadian rhythm junk. Going to sleep at freaking 3 a.m. Always waking up at 1 and at 1:30. Like, it's without fail, I always wake up exactly the same time. So I'm trying to fix that. I want to be able to wake up to an alarm, get up, and do things. Being that I am about to have a job that I don't want to lose. I'm almost worried because in the interview it's a seasonal job, so they only need workers for the season, and which was my intention, was to only get a job for the summer. But she was telling me, she was like, we have every intention of hiring every seasonal worker that we hire for the summer. And I told her, I was like, I don't know if I plan to have the job, so it would work out even if you guys didn't hire me. So I'm almost worried that me telling her that, they don't want to call me back, even though they went through the whole shebang of the drug testing and all of that. So there's a little anxiety. I think I'm just going to feel anxious until they call me or text me. Maybe I do need to check my texts. Sorry, I'm letting the timer run for a second. I'm checking my messages. Okay. Nothing. We're good. Back to the timer. Sorry, I wasted time on that, but I panicked. I hope they call me back. It would really suck if they didn't. I gave them all of my information. stealing my identity. Dang it, I just told you where I'm working. Oh, well. You don't know which. Man, I'm not good at this hiding information thing. I mean, it doesn't... How many are there in America? There's a lot. Someone's gonna geolocate me. I only plan to work there for a little bit anyway, so it doesn't matter. That might be a later rendition. I removed that part of the video. So you guys don't know where I work. Ha ha ha. This is way more wood than I'm gonna need to finish that room. Well, that depends. I might do shelf pieces. The things that I did there, I might do those along the floor or the ceiling, one of the two. Break it up a little bit. Get my sleep on here. Ugh. I'm too tired for this. That was scary. One more? One more? Oh. There's two of them up there. One more? Please? Please? Give it to me, please. Yes. Thank you. And we'll put that one there. Hold on. While I'm up here, I'm going to... I said the edge of that room was 117, right? So the edge of the room is here, and then it was like 4 something, negative 415. So the corner of that room's here, which makes sense. It's right about here, so if I wanted to build a staircase for my villagers, I would have to start it back. If I started as far back as I could, start it like here. And if I go past a certain Y level, then I'll know I have gone too far, but I don't know what that Y level is. I'm gonna start that. Thank you. Unless you didn't say bless you, then no thank you. Yes. Okay, 29. Level 29. Oh wait, I put that one on the... Yep. About there and there. No. There and there. There and there. 4 in the middle. 5 on each side. What am I doing? Why am I so awful at this? I'm gonna need to build something bigger in this back section here. Just so it makes sense that there's a big gap on this wall. Although, you know, it just matches. It makes more sense that way. In my head, it makes more sense. Alright. Back to my staircase. If I get down to level 29 and I still haven't seen the room, we have a problem. And I do need the staircase to be sealed, because I would like to make this transition as easy as possible for these villagers. Kind of dumb. Actually, I would like to make this as easy as I possibly can for myself, because villagers are dumb, but, you know, you get what I'm saying. I just don't want to make the villagers anxious. That's all. Movie theater lighting type beat. I guess silk touching all of my ores for now until I get fortune is not... It's not the worst thing. There we go. I've justified using silk touch on ores now. Can I... Is it ever possible? Because that's the 2 here. I do this number. That's my room there. What if I... So I can still see it. I do this. Turn. calculate that correctly. However, there we go. All right. That is that path complete. Honestly, it's not that far. I was expecting it to be much farther and much harder to get to. So now I should be able to open this up. Let villagers start making their way down. I don't think it might be close enough if I put all their beds down there, they start moving. We're gonna try a couple of them. See if a couple of villagers will make their way down there. Fingers crossed. I've seen villagers go pretty long distance for a bed. So hopefully they find their way down. It's becoming night. This might be like use a bunch of water buckets and flood them down here. Alright, guys. If I do this, are all of you gonna come over here? Alright, it's gonna be a one at a time. Either that or I can just start breeding them down here. Which would be the easier option, but if I just wait till it's nighttime and start moving them like this. Here we go. See? That's so hard. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it in 6 minutes. But, alas, I know how to do it now. Alright, you're one of my armorers. I just need to know which station is yours. Oh, you're already wanting to wander, dude. Come on. Keep her calm, bud. Hey, it's a bed. It's right here. The bed. Hey, the bed. Get your iron golem freaking behind out of here. Bed. No, please, please. Why did you... Okay, this is a project for tomorrow. For tomorrow's hour of Minecraft. Got 5 minutes left. I think I'm gonna sleep. And to close out the episode, I think I'm gonna go ahead and build that nether portal. And I might even go through it. I just want to know what's on the other side, so I can get it out of my head. Because if there's quartz right by the nether portal, that gives me a way to make automatic farms. My plan, as I always do, is put it in the wall. All right. Oh, I'm so glad that doesn't take forever with the silk, or with the efficiency 5. Make it a little fancier. Put a little stone here, make it look like it's kind of semi-buried in the stone. I do have blocks. Okay. We're gonna go, and I'm gonna be terrified. I should have brought a shield. I should bring a shield. Oh. Oh. Shoot. Of course. Worst freaking biome to start in. Could it have been any worse? No, probably not. So the thing is, I'm normally really slow in the nether anyways. But now I'm going to be extra slow. Alright. I have a safe place to run to without a door yet. But... ooh, a fortress already? Is there a bastion here too? No, but a fortress this close is really good for me. Any nether quartz? Yes, I see some. Alright, we make a nice pathway back first. Have a nice pathway back. Actually, we just we're gonna do this. Be very careful. Alright, if you want to fight me, you can come over here. And we're gonna have fire resist potions before we even know it. We're gonna have a set of fire resist potions before we know it. Not that many fire resist. Alright. We have quartz. And this is the end of the episode, too. Alright. That's the end of my timer. I will see you guys tomorrow.